Good morning students, hope your preparation is going well. There are many students who come up with a complaint that they are forgetting everything whatever they are studying. There are many students who are completing one subject after another, but when they look back what they have studied, they are disappointed to find that they have not improved at all. So in this video we will look at how to practically approach English literature and retain maximum information so that we can outsmart the question paper set by UGC-NET. Alright, but before beginning this video, if you're one of those students who are preparing for UGC-NET or GATE in English literature, then you can simply refer to our books and courses that are available on limitlessliterature.com. We provide the complete assistance, guidance, study material and everything that is required for you to crack the competitive exams. Check the link in the description below to know more about our books and courses. Now without any further ado, let's begin with this video. Let's get straight to the point. Number one, syllabus of English literature does not matter. If a student has completed all the English literature subject but has not revised it, then there is no use of sitting in the UGC-NET examination. On the other hand, if you have studied only 4 to 5 important subjects and revised it at least 10 to 15 times, then you are going to perform a lot better than the students who has completed the whole subject. In competitive exams, we have to focus on both quantity as well as quality. The problem is that students are focusing on quantity alone, trying to complete everything, all the topics. They are not concerned about quality. So you have to stay focused on both quality as well as quantity. So let's take an example that you are studying 4 hours every day. You have planned that you have to crack the examination in the 6 months time period and you are going to study 4 hours every day. This was my strategy. I used to study 4 hours every day for the 6 to 8 months of time period. It is not good idea that you study 10 hours for one day and then you do not study for the whole week. Okay, so remain consistent. 4 hours every day for 6 months will be enough. The step-by-step approach is that if you are a beginner and if you have just started studying English literature, give complete 4 hours for covering the new topics. Give complete 4 hours completing the new topics for at least 15 days. After 15 days, you have to start focusing on quality. Quality means revising what you have covered. So after 15 days, give 1 hour on revision and remaining 3 hours in covering the new topics. And as the time passes, give more and more time to quality. Give more and more time to revision. New topics will not end. Okay, so you will always find new topics to cover. So after a month or so, give 50% of your time to revision and 50% of your time for the new topics. This way you are maintaining the quality as well as quantity. 2 hours for revision and 2 hours for covering the new topics. I'm a person who study in morning. So I used to study first 2 hours in doing the new topics and the next 2 hours in revising the old topics. And when I'm done with 4 hours of my study every day, I used to watch a movie on the important works. For example, Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. It has been asked several times in the past. So I used to watch a movie every day after studying 4 hours. This movie is just for 2 hours. Okay, so that helps me in getting understanding of Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. Watching movie is a passive skill. It does not require your brain muscles to watch a movie for 2 hours. So that was my strategy while I was preparing for NET in English literature exam. And 1 month before the exam, I stopped covering the new topics. I gave the complete 4 hours in revising the study material so that I can maintain the quality. Side by side, I kept on studying the previous year questions, revising the previous year questions so that I can understand the pattern of question paper, so that I can remember how different subjects are distributed in the question paper. And yes, I kept watching the movies on English literature after completing my 4 hours of everyday studies. I also had a rough notebook where I used to write down everything. For example, if I have to study Victorian age, so I will write down all the Victorian writers: Charles Dickens, George Eliot, Thomas Hardy, Bronte's sisters, William Makepeace Thackeray. I used to write everything down on the rough notebook and then I tried to write down the works written by these writers from my memory. I used to sit for 30 to 40 minutes and try to recall hardly on my memory what all are the works written by Charles Dickens, what all are the works written by Charlotte Bronte. So if Charles Dickens has written 7 to 10 works, I used to focus, I used to give pressure on my memory. What all are the 7 to 10 works written by Charles Dickens? I used to write down everything in the rough notebook. This helped a lot in the examination hall. It is very easy for me to find out which work is written by which author. Match of the following questions, and the questions based on chronology. So I used to focus on my memory. I used to give pressure on my memory and try to recall everything and write down in the rough notebook. So what I mean to say is that learning is a skill. You must revise everything at least 10 to 15 times so that your notes get in your memory. Without putting anything inside your memory, you will not be able to pull out the information from your memory in the examination hall. Memorizing plays a great role. The more you memorize, the more you cram your notes, the more you will be able to use your memory in the examination hall. So do not think that cramming your notes is useless. Cramming your notes is really important and it is a part of learning. And you must also use your rough notebook to see how much information is stored in your memory. You can use mnemonics, imagination, drawings, anything that helps you remember more and that helps you recall and write the works from your memory in a rough notebook. Writing the notes is a waste of time. Listening to lectures, listening to videos, writing down the notes is a waste of time. The most active skill is putting efforts on your memory and try to write down everything in a rough notebook. Trying to recall from your memory is the most important skill. Alright, so this skill will help you a lot. Make sure that you are not only focusing on covering the subject, on quantity. Try to balance more in between quality as well as quantity. So that's all what you have to do if you want to outsmart UGC-NET question paper. So keep balance between quality as well as quantity. Alright, so this is what all I have to share in this video. I hope you found the video worth your time. Do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more such updates. I will see you soon in the next video. That's it for this. Thank you.